Hello, hello, hello. This is Ken here from RD Labs. Hope this is reaching you well no matter where you are in the world today. Absolutely glorious day here in Vienna. It's about 8:40 a.m. Blue skies. I think it's going to be another marvelous day. So anyway, let's get straight to it. So today I'm going to talk about a project called Hop Exchange. And what we've seen of late is a lot of movement in terms of technology being built upon the layer 2 aspect of Ethereum. We're fully aware for quite a while now that there's been scalability issues with the layer 1 aspect and also the cost and the delays, right, in terms of transactions. So we're now starting to see the growth of rollups. So we've got sidechains such as Polygon. We're seeing rollups such as Optimism that's looking to release their mainnet, I think, in a few months. We've got Arbitrum that released their mainnet for developers last week and will be doing so for the dApps for applications within the next, I think, 6 to 8 weeks or so. We've also got other rollups such as ZK Sync. We've got Starkware, all the areas to find improved scalability opportunities, throughputs, just really making it as easy as possible for people to be able to essentially trade in a comfortable environment. But what's happening now is what we've realized is how to be able to move in a seamless fashion from layer 1 to layer 2, but also from rollup to rollup. This is where Hop Exchange comes into it. In addition to that, this is basically Twitter is a protocol for sending tokens across rollups and their shared layer 1 network in a quick and trustless manner. They just made an announcement basically a few days ago, actually, where showing that you can now move, because once you move funds to Polygon, for example, from Ethereum, how to be able to move Polygon transfer funds from Polygon back to Ethereum, right? Layer 1. So this is really providing, just showing you here in terms of how they're doing it, saying they can be able to do this in 1 minute and 30 seconds instead of 3 hours, right? So, and this is actually on the mainnet, so Polygon to mainnet. So this is not just a testnet, this is actually a mainnet. So this is absolutely phenomenal. And it's saying here, after we released the mainnet demo video, we've been asked by many, how is this possible? This must be centralized. And basically said, no, it's not. It's Hop, it's magic. It's been developed by 3 of the biggest giga brains I know for more than a year now. So they've been, and this is what I love about this whole space. There's continued growth, there's continued iteration in terms of technology, in terms of development, which shows me that a lot of people really tend to focus on the price of what's happening from a micro view, or what's going on with BTC is correcting. Oh, is it bearish market? But one thing that differentiates compared to 2017 and to now is we're seeing some phenomenal community in terms of growth, right? Technology that's being built to really improve the whole process to make things seamless. And this is where we are. So let's take a look at Hop Exchange. So basically here you've got send. So what you can basically do is you connect your wallet. So right now this is basically the mainnet, the test net. So here's Coven, but I presume they'll be obviously launching on the mainnet very soon. So you have in stables, USDC and DAI. Then you've got the select network, Coven, Optimism. See, they've integrated Optimism here. XDAI, which is a derivative of DAI. Then you can be able to move over to another network, right? And then what you can also do here, you can be able to pool, right? So you can be able to pool here Optimism USDC. You can be able to change that to DAI. You can be able to add liquidity. So it's very, very interesting. And then also you can be able to convert. So if you want to do a swap, you can be able to use the various bridges. So there's what you have here is you have a Hop, Conical Bridge, and via AMM. So what we want to do is find out more exactly how it works. So there's a white paper. And this white paper shows here is protocol for sending tokens, as we mentioned, and rollups have the potential to scale the Ethereum network, but each rollup creates a siloed environment for its applications. So moving assets between rollups and a layer 1 network is slow and expensive. This is one of the issues. So this is how they aim to be able to resolve this, is really going through that whole process of a scalable roadmap. There are 2 types of rollups, optimistic rollups and ZK rollups, as I mentioned. And obviously there's trade-offs, but they're really trying to ensure that there's a composable aspect, right? The integration that this could be able to work. So ZK rollups, the valid proofs. So I'm not going to really spend time to read through this. I'll add this white paper in the description, but it shows you bridging from layer 1 tokens to rollups, i.e. the native tokens, and then connecting it, which is phenomenal, right? So any native token you have, you can be able to bridge that. And then obviously canonical tokens that they can be able to use is really the whole essence of the composability applications, as it says here, as the rollups. And then using a native token bridge unless an application-specific token bridge exists, in which case the version produced by the application's bridge is likely to be preferred. Then it goes to POA, so proof of authority bridges that takes place, looks at the hash time locked contracts and walks you through an absolute scenario in terms of how this would work. And then it goes through the conditional transfers that's taken place and hot bridge tokens. So spend some time to be able to read through and go through this white paper to see where this is moving, adding the AMM aspect here as well. I think this is phenomenal in terms of where we're seeing this whole space moving to. Just wanted to give you a heads up. I don't know as of yet whether they're going to actually launch their own token, right, or not. But it just really empowers the whole process where things could be able to occur, and also in a seamless fashion, streamlined, cost effective, right? Because as we now start to see a migration where people are now starting to create wallets, right? Start setting up their Matic web wallets and starting to use Polygon and the dApps upon the network. With that, we are now starting to see the growth of these rollups. And I believe that with the rollups I've alluded to, it will not stop. There'll be more rollups that will be built. So how are you going to be able to integrate between all these various rollups and also connect that to the layer 1 solution? Hop Exchange is looking to resolve this and solve this challenge. So this is the type of technology I love. People building things that's going to provide added value long term for the whole ecosystem. So anyway, this is just a quick one. If you haven't, please make sure you download the RD Labs DeFi checklist free in the description, and I'll be back with you with another one. Take care, everyone.